Mo catch the fire. Mo catch the public no say public no fire. Because the boy na kaso onye di omo de be na di na maso. Ti wo kase en fire dey. So bet maka say ebia you player so and so club be episode any year negotiation you can tell us that. But to the extent that you tell us I agree with the awie. Just a boy no ko kan de no ko Sudan ya mobo to kwasi kuro num. Sango from bufu affairs in no ko airport. So be brain to into ti ku ye ho a ne nyina yawu. Ombufu ya no ma ko airport. Okay. Tinano a omufu yo mkwashe airport on na ya wahana ye busasa na imoro obafa hin wa free kuro num nti moro mu na ese pe say private jet be the foul mo de omkosi Egypt. I remember Asante 90 na because I'm your concern na yi so ho boy no fi IT call e never say a background so ho because of Ghanaian interest ni e busa questions and has say omo de omo wie nti Salim ko je diska no ngo and Salim say enko ba bi omo se mpase mko bobo menye interested. And our boy voice Hana. Kobe Jones or has supporters PR say boy na say punishment punishment na you na busa pani punishment for tantan sabe pan for money punishment mujimie pa me ba be try de kurunja now has on the brink of securing $150,000 on this boy. Ralph change $150,000 mambona utai $600 change mama sisi ana yemfanya analysis for cities 150,000 because we fund the 150,000 every house. And Satan on a house record to go and enjoy you. 87.9. And supporters rebu of say, yeah, Tom Boy was wrong. Patro say, Patro 2 million, 20 billion. Okay, okay, 2 million Ghana cedis. Japan House of Folk, on betma earning about 20 billion every boy. Wow. And I must say, boy, and boy, and said, I be what your uncle. No supporters say, in fact, Kobe Jones, your case is a coach in fact, one Makruma. On Shayan, one friend, Sikruma. Oh, has you so happy, sir? Ya catch us, Salim to us, a human free team, or to see Queen be and free uncle. Nafa 20 billion, my call boy. And will be as well running house or a penny was what injury maba. Injury move, what can be qua? Laja can be qua fast. Ninja movia. What can be qua or occupy position? I am sorry to say, Elijah can be for the number of years. What do you have to folk apart from projects now? Toga for say no person execute go for Buno, but who the minimum are born back from in terms of potting wise, Elijah West. Who occupy position no qua, and the moment has the supporters elsewhere. I'm doing Makuma Diagro. Famo. I'm going to have to folk supporters now come and Diagro and found who they don't have a problem. Supporters they know how to survive. Their team we will cut corners and do some things. We will survive. And no, I don't know. Say plus no problem medical establishment problem masa bebre no masa. But Salim Diamuna masa ko tono. Aji chese mo wie ti Salim kwagene de. E do pams a player na say. Salim Fudi Maria mu nyina munim. Say boy way anytime we pick form be has a pick form. Ni agent so be na onim sika ya nkofo agent abobo ni a discuss ya na so atia na abafom ana na Salaja can be observing woman play on the edge of to play papa no okwo play bi papa no ni agent request ka bia na wo buza ta no kwara bebo bon mo fon masam ko no kwara bebo ya sorry no ma form back no okwo because nyon kwara bebo the team papa be man obama bawe just the last day we are new man who survive it because we go negotiation table no so what the abufu ni emotions record in business Abu Japan you don't do that. Sure, you must have a big heart to listen to all the nonsense people would hear sound what they buy. Sure, what you want I manager said we saw budget 2005 I got changes there go to Ghana open 46 million 460 million but so me had a unkwara bobo oh you na aka say also be man no who the 12,000 a month na branche de dwere ho no hu se ampa deal bia ni ba bia Ghana han so bia tia na sa so obeje na nya negotiations je the friend negotiations alaja kam nya show so afo dropping da
ade
dropping go for timbo 3 million udu nkran a bia ugina yi abeka so fa nko dan so mam 3 million ye de bufo
uzo so obetim dem na wajuna man so abo
mama 40 no wasere kakra say eh sini ade u top trache no maka obi o ka 3 million boza bidru 80 una atima wugui alaja kan video ye obeka say ko me fa fom medru wa za anko foka say bi no ade mini nan ko na me nante no anante no wayare no akofie no na ko hospital no akoboka 10 million na ho ato no ni problem enu bi na alaja kan bi ye no we need the competence to lead Hearts of Folk in terms of sporting wise. We need our competence, no. What over the years, we need our competence, no. But to go for the penna some of the law. It the beer on your daughter are constant figures. Now, when you do an analysis of their stay, our house, it is now how is a cock interview? I think so. Happy. Oh, and how is a course say? Odo tade de on timinya has na da because we prove and was okay o ma league ba kwa GFA Cup san GFA Cup for years na akari nyina wo so be wie no na achievement no munya no e wo has folk standard enya achievement papa bia it is anko for mu lead has enye and it true me se togwem pa ba bi mfo mo nhyese has folk infrastructure nyina mu mienu mu di no kore togwe sinanka obi person ogini 50 billion alaja can be adere less that go see by 5 billion or 7 wo ba kwa no wie wo se bi wo mu di nkomo abatade bi wo be hu na alaji afaka no aduru wo no akodia no de ama onye ska bia omfa ne in charge of project special initiatives e wo has folk na has mpen krofo mo ye serious about football obo mo koso mo ko negotiate a wo mo ankoma obi ka sama wo de abufuo e be ka se ne enke e be we ko nyonkwa na be bo ne yanwe sa two players na sa has folk enya at least $200,000 if you Rafa man say 150 no 22 billion. So mo ton sa boys mi enu nya close to 300,000. Unza has bet me recruitment bi opebia obroma.
Sure.
But akodani ko free and they are happy. Omo ya happy say Salim no ya pam no okọ. As if say Salim na wa pam no. Say Salim is na ya mpasa na has for so mo ton akọ Sudan. Che say wo de ne ko ba bi ti say bia Libya.
Akuma FM.
No akọ jiska no afa. Has ni problem. Alaja can be ni problem. So akọ jiska na fa nemum or problem. Say bia a branch ko no kokobo a branch tra house. Na say omuni no atoa so na bia boy no. Se o se Sudan won kwa. O de ne ko Libya na o de ne ko Tunisia na o ko pay deal bi no so won ko. I think that the people running House of Folk, I always say it. They are using their money. They love the club, but sincerely, they don't know how to get the club running and running well. That I can say. Make my academy says we try say, "I'm not do team no." Because I'm the music here. Now no talk about
FM 87.9.
The second person was spending sika house pa. Odote. Eto mo petim no pa. Nemum. Se pa se. Wo mo petim no mo de team no. Bibi papa de. Abdapani. Ankofo no omo ensheda and dog club no. Esa omunim di omo ya ombetimi editing no aye bibia yemfa yento aso
pepe meda say na Hearts of Folk issue ya Emmanuel Kobi abranche we wodi oni chim ewo bofa kwata no a captain kese pa owura no echim a wa confirm ache akoma FM say oni Hearts of Folk akasa oni other clubs bi enso edi nkomo na omuguso enche bibi befi mu aba oche sa boy aka ni 2 years still with Bofakwata no Hearts kone sen
course in the ebi bye me receive Kotoko and a point of me receive from course by some other things go on my in your wedding ekasa by heart for about receive her for for me, I personally for and other classes.
House near the animal, right?
Yeah, has the general beginning nation service and some of this. New promoter side is Vision FC.
Now, with me that year, with all these contacts,
Like about first time I'm actually almost saying we final game, so my main concentrating after to me call from Kaka the man. See the week way missing the meaning there in the city.
Has said all kind of it's a huge team of organ and will be a credit issue be a possible has to hold a contact you do one more or because now we'll game on the ball nation so a motivation in new club or but Asante is the big one because of Africa. Which of them now you wear the jerseys for them or you wear their colors?
Okay, since I have been and your friends say a good class, I'm cover a bed one carry and the hands even cry, maybe feel full in as a four. So me feel full in as a four. And other clubs and I can see a good class on the year and quite so cover like no bed and the family. And so finally means as is by the criminal, then I go on better than some from the courses.
Yes, nti Emmanuel Kobe bofakwata no won goalkeeper no chemu a wo se ne fiefo nyina ye hasfo nemum Kotoko di on receive Kobe enfom on class bi akasa at the right time or come out or be decide aka ni 2 years ewo bofo has ebeko ne sen na Asante Kotoko enso Asante Kotoko aba bontin omu chemu a Friday omu se training ase na Asante Kotoko training omo sha ase nyina ne say democracy cup no baso omo ne hatchfolk ebo enti mpanifo chimu a omo guso a omo ne both foreign and local players edin komo na mum Friday nyame adom omo she training ase na Dauda Saka captain the man bofakwata no owura no so a confirm say yes Asante Kotoko a contact no so omo open services na obepese enkobesi akan ede ama Asante Kotoko yentie de Dauda enso eka ede fa Asante Kotoko a opese obesi kan akan amom
the Diana and maybe Kukwala is a good player, a very clinical finisher. But me maybe I don't know the year na in back of it. I'm also coming to do my part to make sure that team will achieve whatever that they want to achieve. So I don't think it will be a big difference there because I will just come there with a positive mindset that I'm coming here to make sure that we achieve our goals and then objectives. So yes, I say very big because I say actually in the bubble about a group of it's a team, but individual tasks is too. So I'm just coming, you call and coming there to make sure that I do my part and then you give the rest to God.
Who is your role model in football as a player?
Yeah, my role model is Sergio.
And the next year, who over there, no one said, Sergio Najibono, Dauda.
No. Yeah, I'm always proud of him. You know, he's one of the players that I do mostly watch because he's very calm, very disciplined and stuff like that. And I like his lifestyle.
yes enti wey ene asema Dauda Saka enso ede eto yanim Asante Kotoko echemu a omo resume training on Friday na Friday no omo so omo guso omo ne foreign ene local players edin komo Dauda de waje atum se Asante Kotoko ne na kasa na obepepa se nko obenya kwan si akan ma Asante Kotoko seraf Asante Kotoko eso omo start recruit ni omo ba no.
Well, eight goals no share this particular season.
87.9.
Yeah, because relatively for the first season now, Oma 8 goals, which makes him 14th in terms of goal scoring chart. On the also 14 with 8 goals. And you're bad. Ebia unya a second season
he could improve. Now, and then again, apart from Kotoko, no, a lot of the clubs, are interested in him. HSAB, identify as a boy, giving the right development and the right club, to me and deliver.
So he would love to.
No, that's very unprofessional. No, I'm able to know. And just players, yes, sir. Or you're under contract, We're under contract, 2-year contract.
Yeah.
Now you're under contract. Can you just be going and say, I want to play for? Yes.
By relegated Bofakwa no.
Doesn't matter.
Omonye happy so boy no
elsewhere you cannot won't mean flirty with a club like that when you are under contract for any club. Kotoko players will be almost any Kotoko. I mean, let's be honest. Kotoko na is a one top quality.
So we don't Kotoko na ya no. On na be kana sem.
Me person me say Kotoko player. Yeah, under contract. No bad, no say. Me interested in playing for. Say hard to folk. Me interested in playing for Adriana. And the players under contract shouldn't be doing that. The only say behind the scenes, you could be waiting me up press 1 or 2 buttons. Wait me inform and say we openly. The only time maybe I'll be watching so on club on face club or I say you call relegation there, but you. But I think that Bofakwa situation, there is no way Bofakwa because Bofakwa has got to be able to go and play Division 1. And then player no more be giant. But sir, we say a drop of value. So him sir, we flirt openly with the club sir, a reduce amount of valuation, a buffer. And player be a bar bontain on your bayemi. That's why the club will be a who's a player we only interested in playing for mount. Quotation or the bemano a better form. In the Europe players are no money, Joe more club, one person, movie call, you may be a no more yet typical example, Diego Costa, you may be our year person corner, you may be our year. Clearly, when our money value not drop it significantly because Obia will say, oh no, on you're happy with you on person or ball club and a bit drop your valuation. So Buffo should discipline him. No man can say, oh, you're professional.
So they are interested.
No. So, because they interested, but they've been dropping the valuation because I was say, oh, you're committed to a club. No, be bound one was who said, oh, you're under contract. Into one who delay as a player under contract now and drop your value. Anytime a player be decline intense, me person me come me interested, be intino me happy, me person me kono. Ebema the valuation of the player and ebe form, and that is what they should tell him not to talk about. And me was a prince, Kwamno Usu also Bibiani goes out, also hear the same thing. We yes once again it affects. If only we are under contract with the club, it may affect the valuation of your client. You know, on players in the side, the Ghana Premier League, at times, some money yes, as a professional league, but professional league, the player club with Tiawa, we are under contract 1 year. You don't openly flirt with another club. So I don't know, yes, sir. We have a chaotic situation where when you have to respect your contract. You are the obeti me aya and say we inform your club say me person me call say right deal ba me ho a me person me call Kotoko ba me ho no mo mamuska be meeting me na I want to go. You can tell the club I want to leave, but you cannot come out openly and be granted interview. But then again, say no one a friend who be na here intino
mo be say omo no mo ankasa
so na but they also can say contact my manager and I say, but unya kasasa adia there's a oh yeah man. But having said that, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, pray. You bet me the charm 1 year. Error, mistake, recruitment mistakes. You bet me the charm 2 years. Mistakes. Koto 18 players. You year said 17 players. You sack 15. It was me and Sao Krum. Omo handle team. The management as I repeat it was on 3 different occasions where blatant error. Players now who recruit me yet meet or be at me transfer and quite that way ya will fail. Say yes, who now ni audio more ya emfa. And don't deliberately do that to the king. Don't do that to the king.
Deliberate.
And you be an I didn't seek recruitment. Prosper or didn't seek recruitment. I don't know who
Prosper they are funny.
you deliberately, and I will say this, deliberately create a cause such loss, financial loss. Say you taught 17 players. We do what ya pamu. Yes, also a cycle you should seek for a club any proper training pitch. Club any proper clubhouse. Club any facility. It was every year we raise huge sums of millions at the cover players. When it is prosper, I don't more than sir. Would you club? Would you run it like that? Club, why they running a club? Or top 18 players. Not the following year, we're releasing 17. No, yeah, no, a new batch of players. The following year, we're releasing. Who would do that? Who would run that model? It's such a model sustainable. For look at the mobile league is scabia every moment. Paraphernalia, sale of merchandise, she free moment. Stadium attendance, she free moment. Revenue avenues for clubs and
sponsorship crash.
Sponsorship, player sales, and they are the biggest revenue for zero. Who will run a club? Who we are? On a play. Okay, yeah, the one born. Who say as the list of 15 a day? No, see,
club owners no.
Say as journalists, young camper and come on for anyone on the ombe. O more kakra na omunsa mo bi akompese o mo ye club no. Ombe mo omunsa agene.
Also,
you don't get me. The audit or the why not just audit be no. If a group baby no realize say Nkrophobia I don't know we're losing huge then sabagin na dey na gwanya kwabna kase mo monsa hanye no okrom a already kasben. People came in with money at the point in time they realized that it wasn't a profitable venture. So omo ene otumfo decided say the sika be yade no. Took the decided some those who are running their affairs, if they are not careful, they would give up. They will because it is unsustainable to run a club and say 17 players. When Mimeti Studio Hanami analysis, I realized. Oh, I know announce it Division 2. Dawuni you had him for announce it near Bodimbi SHS new boy you are near book Charlie you can do this at Accra Lions, you can do this maybe some testing yes I mean no but Kotoko where there's so much pressure because the supporters are demanding no they are this way they are not ready to carry the burden. They are not bad players, so what time they could have developed, but supporters will not allow that time. And the whole time having this at the back of your mind, yes, prospect say no bar late. Open your bar late. The other also say either say you still go with the experienced players now over 2 because you realize that you have to count on experience. But who decided say Division 2, Division 1, Division there? Now because some who said when it was so clear, me a professional coach, I could see that this project, unless the supporters in fear me and sir, and fear 9, yeah they better kwada, and yes it wasn't going to work.
Sure, Lane na Kotoko, he say omo afano. Say players now expressing interest. Earlier, what's a Dauda Saka? See, Prince Kobnausu, what do I need him? Oh, go stars. Omonso, can say, or a striker, now a forward. Also, watch him was a or near Asante quite dinkum, or no, dear, or Cologne fans, no cry say, or Mompa and Fantanich, and I said, deal we emblem, Nasa Bemwa.
Kosa Bakakra, I think that more Mansi Asante Kotoko, Omomakasa, and Yadin Komopan question, you say Bia, so a good tuna, Bia Kamakama.
And I said last season, a hope for an answer and I was a telescope corner this year,
for sure.
I was yes to Asante Kotoko.
Yadin Koma question, so I would say Bia very fun.
But what I say, I mean, push you as a big club. a lot of players over last season, a grouping of 18 players, and every month, there's a moon or tree was players that come by a 1 year season on Koya, and put pressure amounts to be a coach now over Kotoko.
Oh, that then put pressure on. Oh, so Jumana so far as Jumana penny or down, so when we say the idea with a woman on us, I think say a good to not be a good drag the woman no more. I think say I'll give her. I don't know the answer I come and tell them woman cry.
You are going to fill the gap of Steven Nisimokola last season of share 14 goals in Kotoko. You know the pressure Kotoko supporters, Omodimo players, fans you. There's an all kind. But Mukola question and then Ubetima Felix Agano.
Oh, and woman cry.
Kotoko supporters are share of Kakra this season. Say, what can one some Kakra? What kind of striker is Prince Cordon Usuya next season? Some be Kuya, Mubumus, this is the type of striker way.
For now, in the midnight, I say, a striker from wings, both wings, and both center forward. So I think, I'm making my homework anymore, baby. So, yeah, I say, we're then I know. The matter should be as a so be umpire and what in and so far as I hope on some my own, then I'm going to get so fun by person take be a baby and in good shoe. I do sure, I hope say, Namika kind one of the so I come.
One of friends so able remodeling football.
So far now, I'm remodeling more as I'm elected, but I think or retire, not some elected and I'm sure. Past 8-9 years ago, now I'm can't because I'm a good scoring ability very high power.
In the principle, and everything they to attack it all.
She share Asante Kotoko. She say players no, I say omu eager, omu interest to play for Asante Kotoko no ewo what's it down the saka before captain what's in nka. Ena what's Prince Koblan Wusu ono so striker Emma Ghosta so no so what Seraph baby Asante Kotoko nam yi club bank waja 20 getting to 23 players kwanka players yamu nsisi omo kakra but these boys are eager to play for Asante Kotoko.
Akuma FM 87.9
Ususu kan ho bi
Bacho mayeden
mama players you know yes ana mo clubs no
bacho mayeden
so mo yeah you know mo na mo boy because ade na ho he no
mayeden ya
club ni betimi Asante no mo for granting those interviews.
Me gidi say omo clubs ni she omo chi no yes
how
say go chance emma kwan ya Koblan Wusu cannot talk like this.
So you get the point.
But for quarter no relegated do. They will not keep that boy for anything. And the young players class a kese cry or more players interest abo mo. Buy ne or more on a free on I'm sure say class in you offended.
But the class would have perhaps let a PRO. Na or na sa
the PRO no kasa na
because no
this boy is calling on Kotoko supporters and so mom pa man no support no na di nem PRO ne kan ya
this guy doesn't learn. Okay, I say last year next second break na and also Osako di nkomo say and crowd also was saying we say you no ko kan na sa na kofa backlash bi buy on him, a man for be criticizing and say
he's eager. He wants to play.
He is eager to play, but you don't do that because especially
and what same what he can do.
Oh no. On when you exposure kakra, he knows how to respect player contracts and all that. But having said that, Ubisa say why is Kotoko still attractive to these guys even after all that it has gone through? No, you look at here, Kotoko and Hearts of Folk will continue to be attractive. The support base, our honeymoon, about this club, looks like what make it. In fact, wow, family crown as we can say, Bobo Kotoko Baya and Munyam Shewomo. Historically, you also write your name in history. I say one book, Master Asante Kotoko. So yes, club no because so I attractive to this club, but new maybe a clubs and so at times it makes them look say omo ankasa omo emma omo that recognition now even outsiders legends uka Kotoko Dimbo has their big name out there, but new many be omo ye pano it really begs for you ask us Charlie, club, why not your club? A giant has to focus so there has to focus so extra. Now, on open salifun to Kabia, oh, yeah, and Salifun Salif Sabia, the only baby I miss some more. Is that how you is that how players negotiate? And then again, why do you also Tachima and Aquafa no Tino? It is that's the mindset you only negotiate with the player. Player about justifying one watch us giving the opportunity to obey me abono. So yeah, penny phone should at times and yet be victim of the status of these clubs. Oh, come on, Asante Kotoko, yeah, club. Pamus 18 the following season. Yeah, Pamus. I don't care. Kamboma within 2 seasons, Kotoko Pamu about 35
players are still interested to come.
And because of Baba Bejin, that's all Bejin. I play some Pamu or players. Yes, can or Majo or the Awaje or J. Or Mobiajo. The old modern account over cost status committee over Quaco Genesika. The baby action. If you are not very careful, you begin to lose a lot. Indeed. Because a unique modern or more unique or more match Muna say, be best be said, you can find 18 players with the fluency near Pamus 18, near Pamus 70, or more match because club are run here merchandise in Vesikamba, player player sales in Vesikamba, stadium attendance in Vesikamba. Me wonu ba bia Kotoko nya ne sika friu nti che se obi nko so finance ade no oh why e bedru baby one ya opo bia aye club na obebre no cause you have to where would the resources come from nti bedru baby amra ne ye bedru baby amra ba ha say spend what you generating. And they say clubs in the house no Kotoko ne be go. No. House no Kotoko ne be go first because they are not spending what they are generating. And it has become so easy for them. Say, you don't necessarily need to have anything. They run a club no. It's just a matter of taking the decisions. Now, what could you implement it? Instead, Meti says, player negotiation a crowd of near Sabun, Yebo Dotene, I can be moody and currently. My surprise. And to be on your review, Microphone, my yes, idea for the last 3 years. No, we can't mean trust to be able to do this. Yen try to be model, yen create portfolio for be director of project, director of club at the end, no more the can be. No more you are free side decisions. No more the interested people, new people to also try. Na yan say if almost new decisions, new ideas making me abwa. Painful because me see can here, but I am imagining me run a club now. Every season I was me top more than 15 players back club. Season you query and a giant munyina house of folk. Players are body on Mukwe. Obia analyze Obia situation. Ujimu say, one, club Nankasa, it's not improving players. So on the entire Bassa. If a club is improving players, so just had the name. Okay. Say, and now goalkeepers has a job, a echo. And you can see as a friend. Atasosoko. No improvement. Players are a national team pay blasters are afraid pay. And they are leaving because they have failed to improve. So Yembi say was add the teams no. And add the value to these players. I said they get to the club and they devalue. No more job, no more devalue, no more job. But clubs should be improving players, giving them value, no more tongue. No one yes, now they are your club.
But I said, Messa Bao, I'm also watching live from Castle More Fire, Akoma Sports, the headquarters of sports. We if we type C, Mo Yadasi or see Akoma Sports, you are number 1, a Kyoko Lampard, and so damn. Or the Abba Enye watching from my office at Asante Mampong, another blockbuster presentation, More Fire. Richardo SPP, more arrows to your quiver. We from Samuel Kwesi Ochre, NCC director, and one also do we have Basame Mo Yadasi Nyame Asia or say what a heartbreaking moment that happened yesterday between Croatia and Italy. William or say, and so dear. Young Koyanim, keep the fire burning. Watching you live from Konongo Enoch. Chumesi, and so dear Benny, I'm watching you from Fountain Shoes GH. I'm Ben. Okay, Ben. Yada Sipi Kosu was say, how did you get the name Richardo Suarez Pepe? It's so rhyming. The show is the best. We every Yadom and also. Anyway, about Reverend Mono, Eddie free Adum, Edum, or say, I would show no the Reverend. Yadasi mo, Yami Insha, Koswa, Nataye from Paibo, Etaye Jisa, Papa, Eradi Insha. Mammy come now, say, hi, prophet. I'm really enjoying the Jama Rough, watching you live from Hampstead, London, UK. Kwajo Amponsa watching. And also, anyway, Abba, Mammy Comra, messages no awa, Yabakin Canina, Amamo, na Mr. Kujo Fiano, Galka, chairman. Urana Echimwa, or say, Asante Kotoko Hatchefuk, or more performances are Unkuye Nanseno, a affecting league no papa, or say the shine. I away your league, no said the entire track a month for your league, Nipajania, the Kotoko, and has performance in Huna. Performance form more than a deep Nanseno, or say a affected your league.
Performance to address it abysmal. Yes, I agree. It's a football and yes, parliament. Yeah. But also, as industry leader. If you don't make Qatar will be now, 2 teams in almost come to my friend. So that they take their right position. Because of their abysmal performance of late, also I think a lot of teams in the league, So, I say, where they are now, if they want to remain as industry leaders, almost never see at the Senadi or Machia, also to ensure money every year. And they are new never see anyone among. Kotoko has almost come to my fanfare. Then they carry the industry along for the others to also follow.
I am Mr. Kujo Fianu, or no so ne commenter or the abba, a far Asante Kotoko, any Hatchefuk, Nan saying the year who were 2 teams in the last 2 seasons, idiot, and Koyi or say a ticket a shine out of our league. So, Mr. Kujo Fianu, ya Gaka, chairman, a do say ya, or more planning for top 4. Him say near be how Mugaka because our top 4 year. Dano Yadin Kano Kase and ka first 3. No more the winner of the FA Cup no. Aka they do say yes or months what you mona or Kotoko has or Mumpejo Monkakan. Yeah.
I was here no crack. Do be ever come about Kotoko has one way or the other I no crack. But me there be I can say Ediana Football Association as a body no. Gaka no whoever and so at the aboard these 2 clubs. I was here 2 clubs over the years are complaining about TV rights sika. Or ma complaining about a whole lot of things. Indeed, of you say you league and the OG league, I was here young fan say the OG league in $40,000 at what was based on merit. Nanka team be bayan in your mabasasa.
The original league this year now 33,000.
Or the fan say, yeah, tomb cry, 60 or 70,000. Yes, she 50,000, 40,000, twice so I was here. Way motivation enough. Among 4 months to my pen from it, you'll be a KBI and a crow. But where we get it wrong is that Sarah Vokan about the financial regulations. I only this guy invest you in the club will be. You who say I'm be. In the based on it, fire Juma. Swati I say, Nina profit.
Yeah.
I know whoever is doing football is doing just a charitable organization or yet to football association. No. Omo, Nana Jim, I know whoever is doing football. Omo, Momo, Nebu, no. But Omo, Transi, actually, other businesses are more here. No, Omo, say Omo, call by that. You know, measure na de to go here. Do you think he will be at us of folk? It's a house no go who loses. Sometimes some be or her club no a differ, but in some be or her ni enti omo differ no so e free efe no.
So how do we resolve that?
I know now. So omunya sikadie na yedema people who don't deserve to be given that X amount of money. So be a as a management member who are full playing 2 weeks. Who's woman $100,000? No, be about 34 matches in the league. Who's woman $33,000? Are you insane?
No cry, you're winning
league, you know. Are you insane?
And you'll be your boss at 34 games.
And then you come back to blame Has and Kotoko. Omongo first Ghana free. Go to Tanzania and look at the monies the FA and whoever is investing in their league and sign on what they are supporting. Your league now, your starting league now, appearance fees, sky a demo, we are saying. Teams of Moko relegation, can you be say RTU Division 2? And Kasika more money so Musika be waha. Into you as a football body, no. Even if someone decides so moon to Moka, because can or Tisania Togo 40 at your World Cup, FIFA can say saying, provide your bank account, let's pay.
Documents on Rami who say
so that we protect the integrity of our game. And I got to Koto say, has in Koto say, no, Oma catch, you know, and your man that woman, and you will be and 2003, 2004, and a near ball Coca-Cola top for Michael Asante de late movie near a Bumunya ghetto blaster can see, and they would man of the match. Near Kofa fan be a Fum be your Modema boys, woman, but a charger shame on a blue. From that time, a league and near born to play a Timinia car as player of the season, and they are sick of housing. And then you are blaming House of Folk and then Kotoko. How do you blame them? People who are and conform climbing to the seat of effort, and they greedy people. Football and do baby.
But I say Kotoko has and I young clubs and say so much him sitting China Jesse, effing the boy, more Jesse, if you don't provide the fertile ground for your child, the child will struggle. The reason I'm asking this, I say, the hope is not coming. I feel crazy. The Kakrane war. Say, clubs need to mean
spending $3 million in a season. Now, imagine $33,000 at the end of the season.
And the league
no, it's not about that. Oh, can be a mature on the NTA. Whoever and they will be on the baby, our man at the right foundation. Akwada na bia ne krab ya kire so obedi but woman the right foundation e boa no mani di yentem but unfa foundation papa bi amba nanka ayi Egypt foi they can boycott ayi bi omo bo no omo ho se omo kobo Arab Cup
nti ye class ne nye de
no na see the people are there no omo nya greediness no omo invest no enya value for money omo nya
they will not stop because they are benefiting and the clubs are losing and nti na mbisa say clubs ne nye de for no obi enjoy da bia ye ka ye World Cup sky ye twetwe appearance ni wan ye be ko beba no obi o management committee obi o kan yef wanya bi kura e bi $400,000 de ne saka efie bia ni krom o pass water awo ntimi they will not stop
ntimi no me advisor to any of the clubs make us yengu club na mfa asase ni ndia kubi
ye Kotoko yengu no yengu hachifo
no that is not possible say who say they are enjoying they wouldn't change
and they enjoying
no but me they I should change and I say me janam they academy
so what should the clubs do and one say just omo ye omo nya
me guru nam they premier no maton academy no the thing is there's a problem and we are finding solution if you try to blame House of Folk and Kotoko alone that would not be fair because times na your league ni papa no times na has ni ejina go and check send na the corresponding football association and the Ministry of Youth and Sport omo impact in football there's no way they can be bigger when the foundations are not right into the people at the FA no omo nya greediness no and those are the FA
how do we stop them
because most of them no omo let omo no they are not people directly omo investing in football
answer my question no how do we stop them say omo greediness no you better ni stop say greedy people no how do we stop them from even getting the chance
that is the way I make us say there be our government in omrem in the sense say FA no on collaborating with FIFA say the way omo running omo things here no that is a moderator and I say the model FIFA operate but you ha no MY so therefore the football association no Kotoko should have a standing member at our GFL. House of Folk also a standing member or what higher portfolio. Omu can be a womb our your league. The ministry also one member. So what I say, Antisa and then nanse omu ball match bi me cheze mo san ko frame man bi o say ball no omu monyi look at this but you obi an sika come directly or what the game atata san sabi nse huni yankoso
okay
so obi invest in the league dia ye man nya bibia ebe motivating to do more because minim say kroma escafo bebre wo ha ebia nkomu nya omu de omu sika be football mu ba abusia senye sama boy ni a year $33,000 and now Asante Kotoko hu bi da and now has of hu bi da but the rewards of the league are there Asante motivation
thank you sir mami ti o kakra on this issue na ya be call lines no so sir issue we it saying how do we do with it how do we go about it because Mr. Fiano complaining or ya ga ka chema me ya sure say omo pe sponsorship for the top 4 obeka nanu ni ebisa na woka say the first 3 no top 3 no nanka Africa buna na beka ho you say yehu sa 4 clubs we do mo ko sponsorship obi no complain say hands ne Kotoko abysmal performance no affect your league take the shine away.
Well, obviously it is say ebia woko La Liga na Real Madrid ne
Barcelona
ebia
for 2 seasons we the
see because the television rights be kosra obi be decide so obi tua higher figure the amawa na say class we me battle or form for relegation survival one a bit drop it bargaining there because how many people will want to follow club eco relegation nipa say na be share Real Madrid ne Barca match bra omo eco relegation nti e bet even with negotiation power na better so because class ni performance ever from again so we sponsor for the league no sure ebia o the Real Sociedad or the Girona mo or head these clubs so motivating no to the 2 clubs be motivating and call this can be bisham na sa clubs no so no bia say go say yeah they you only interested enti the output of Kotoko and Hatofo our implication in sponsorship, in television money, and everything is the reason why Star Times Kotoko Star Times will be Kotoko match because what the Koyibo for match how many people will be watching? But I recall Kotoko match be 15,000 people up on the social or Obey has match because Obenya relative but I abroni beyintino they don't see say Kotoko ne heart if they are omugina omo nan so a e wo nsunsanso e wo bibia momo ye nis musika se bia
omo mienu ombe ye den no mo atimi asa apija omo bio
but there's a reason let me tell you so sometimes this kind of omo no match ni nyina ape meanwhile
and the 2 clubs don't complain
it doesn't make sense because omo complaining and omo as other clubs no I say somebody say vote because who so putting to voter 2 no won't me win but you see it takes somebody with reason to say has no Kotoko match and I'm going to start times you're interested in therefore you take this amount and the reason say you want to support these clubs.
Why they started idea? No, the FA will not do that.
Decision makers, and I say Kotoko has me take decision makers. Now I'm about for match on we. Aren't you match on we?
So why have
it is R2 and R2 versus Kotoko or R2 versus Asante R2 appear. What you mean can I say?
Will be one the home game one
that's how no sometimes it's only 2 matches.
The case be paper starts our campaign we say Kotoko ne has in so nyina send here
almost original
right no almost
but what happens say omo nyina akọ no akọ say omo could take a decision now could take a decision amu mienu na mujina alone nti others no at 16 they catch us say yeah dey nyi ntuma na akọ but this is not a decision where you best subject to vote an economic decision that is made because of considerations are obvious and to church they should understand but the Americans say it should be in the interest of all so I'm be sure say these 2 clubs so multiple other class ni nyinaa so because say nneɛma bebree benefit ni bebree other class ni nyinaa betumi anya bi ebra television right air cost sponsorship air cost because when these class with the biggest following no ejina omo na so a ebenya nsunsanso papa e de ama other class ni nyinaa no.
Thank you very much. Meba nemo mamenya this birthday wish and sana maba yes owura set within the pa Mr. Said Boachi, we are the CEO of Nando's Pub, our Parkoso.